What's up, everybody? Welcome back to one more day of Grudge match drafting. We had a heated one yesterday with myself and Tommy, and today's going to be a little bit more relaxed. We'll see how it kind of goes, but we've got Blair Patterson versus Ashton Hooker. So we've got Blair with us, Ashton with us, and of course, Dustin. Gentlemen, what's going on?
Oh, just getting ready to do some drafting. I've been trying to pick Ashton's brain for about the past hour and a half to figure out who he's picking, and he's holding his cards pretty tight over there. So we'll have to see.
What do you think there, Mr. Ashton?
We have a good car and track setup, and I'm not playing Blair's games.
Dustin, what do you expect to see out of these two tonight? Because this grudge match was actually formed out of a grudge match.
Yeah, it was formed out of a grudge match. They got together on the track. Can't remember who actually hit who got mad at who. We don't need to get into that. But, I mean, I don't know. I think the advantage kind of goes to Ashton. He's been involved in one of these and won one. So he's kind of got a good experience with it. Be interesting see what Blair brings to the table tonight.
So who wants to explain to me how this grudge match came up?
I think that'd be a good question for young Mister Hooker.
You did make the call out, Ashton, so why don't you tell us why we're here tonight?
So during Chris's and Steele's grudge match,
He's got some bunny ears. I think Dad's messing around now.
Yeah, Dad's here.
during Eric's and Chris's grudge match, I was blocking Blair like really bad, and he hit me the first time, and I saved it, got back at Bravo, didn't learn my lesson, kept blocking him, and then he punted me into the wall, and I started bang.
And so you were pretty upset about being punted, but don't you think you deserved to be punted at that point?
No.
No. So Blair, what was your scene from behind the hooker at that point?
I'm really glad that he openly admits to the blocking. Because I sat there for it seemed like 230 laps of being blocked, and I finally got a good run on him, and he kind of got back in front of me, so I gave him just a nice little gentle nudge to let him know, hey, I'm kind of done with you blocking me. Like that was good times, but we're past that. We're gonna be moving on, and he then blocked me again, so I went from gentle nudge to strong reminder that I was done done with the blocking, and so here we are now. We're grudge matching, but the interesting thing is the grudge match that we're doing. So we're going to be doing the Legacy Riley prototype car at Daytona on the high banks. This is not a Rubbins racing grudge match. This is a gentleman's race. You need to be clean and need to be fast. So this isn't banging fenders at all. Banging fenders would be bad. So I think it's fun that we've gone from blocking and banging on each other to now have a gentleman's race.
Yeah, so that sounds like an awesome race, right? Because those prototypes, I absolutely love them, and putting them on Daytona also is pretty slick. It's going to be really racy, unlike some of these races that we see right now with some of the drafting packages, right, where you just follow the leader. So Ashton, what's kind of your thought of having the gentleman race now after doing a little bit of dirty driving?
I think it'll be good for people to actually have a fun grudge match, and not have to deal with getting wrecked almost every corner.
So so Blair, also during this grudge match, so we heard what Ashton kind of did during that grudge match, right? Um, that grudge match actually sent you into counseling.
That is correct. I after that grudge match, I was forced to go to some sensitivity training and reevaluate my driving and my communications. So we've got a much calmer race here. So I don't think it's going to test my nerves.
So
We'll find out next
so
Thursday night.
Ashton, is anybody on your team going to drive with the controller?
Not that I know of. Hopefully not.
just want to make sure. It depends, I guess, on who you draft, right? Because I do believe that Blair told somebody out there that they need to go play with their Xbox controller, and I think I know who that is. And so I guess we'll wait to see who that person gets drafted to.
Well, if you look at Ashton, how low his wheel sits, he drives down at his belly button, which I don't know if that is an advantage or a disadvantage for this upcoming race.
Yeah, that's almost like, isn't that where you kind of hold your phone too when you're playing games on your phone, or hold the Xbox controller when you're.
It's a good spot for an Xbox controller.
So maybe he is playing with a controller.
Maybe I have my wheel right here and just like right here, I'm playing with a controller.
Some of us are old enough to remember playing Mario Brothers on a controller, and some of us would try to make Mario jump by moving your controller.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, I guess we'll kind of get into this thing and get this draft kind of underway. Have you guys decided who is going first, or are we drawing cards, or how are we deciding who's going first here?
Well, so far the draw has been a bunch of baloney, so I think we're going to go with drawing of cards.
All right. I've got my trusty deck of cards here, which, if everybody tuned in Monday and saw the draft, somehow, some way, Jim Downham won, and the two cards that were picked were a 2 and an 8, which is also his card number.
That's pretty convenient.
So I don't know what the omen is there, so I don't know if cards kind of tells us who's going to win this thing or not. Who wants to take the first card?
Go ahead,
I'll go
Blair.
first. I'll go first. I'll take the first one.
All right.
Let's go. Big one. Let's go. Biggin.
You're going to tell me when to stop there, Blair. Ready?
All right.
Go.
Stop. Ooh, I see a face card.
That is a jack.
Be a jack of hearts.
I feel pretty good
I'm
about
getting
this.
second round pick.
I feel pretty good about this.
Well, you
If
can
you don't
still
have a
come
whole
up
lot
with a
else.
queen, a king, or an ace there, Ashton. You got a couple
the tie,
cards
too.
out there for you.
I should have taken the first one.
That's
I'll
all
try
where
to
you
be
say
too
stop.
nice.
You still have to stop on the same card, don't you?
I've been taking after Jim too much.
Yeah.
Being too much of a gentleman.
Except when you're racing in front of Blair.
Yeah.
All right, ready? You're going to say stop. Ready? Go.
Stop. Dang
8.
it.
8.
So it is going to be Blair Patterson selecting first. And let's go over quickly again what the race is, what the rules are, how long are we going,
All
what
right.
setup
so
are we running?
I think we're locked in. Ashton, if I say anything wrong, hop in here. But it's going to be the Legacy Riley prototype car at Daytona Oval on the high banks. 50 lap race with cautions, of course. And the setup is going to be kind of it's going to be a fixed setup, of course, but it's basically, if you want to test it, it's the low downforce setup, but the highest rear gear ratio, so we get the most top speed.
So
Awesome.
the final drive gear is 2.57.
Correct. 2.57.
And I'm assuming you have that saved to kind of send out to your team so they can practice or whatever.
Absolutely.
Okay. What about quick repairs and all that good jazz?
I don't know if we've actually decided on that. Ashton, what do you think?
We'll go with 2.
2. I'm good with 2. We can do 2.
All right. Sounds like a fun race. It's going to be a fast race. I can tell you that. And a ton of fun. I can't wait to see it. So let's get this thing under control. You guys got your lists, right?
Yep.
And I will get my one of my trusty notepads out here.
One of your 6.
All
Yeah,
right.
I've got a notepad just about for everything. So make sure I got the right one and a clean piece of paper so I can keep track of who's got who.
Ugh, it's so hard to make first pick. It's so hard to make first. Are we ready for first pick?
We're ready for first pick when you are ready, sir.
All right. Well, I really want to take Kevin. I'm not locking this in. I'm just talking this out. I really want to take Kevin McCann in the first round, but we know we have the elevator issue with Kevin McCann, and furthermore, he did not pick me for his grudge match against his brother. Yet he's beaten me at Daytona a lot of times because he's super fast at Daytona. So I kind of want to pick him, but then again, he didn't pick me, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Adam Rickey.
And once again, Kevin falls to Ricky. And real quick, before you say your pick there, Ashton, Jim is already singing. Says my baloney has a first name. It's Oscar Mayer.
Very good.
Striker, crap. Andy and Blair are both here. I'm out. I don't know why. Eric Steele says BP 2022.
You must be talking about next year's award that I'm probably already going to win.
for funniest moment because you're gonna do something in an iconic race.
It's very possible.
Go ahead, Ashton Hooker. What's your first pick?
I want the elevator.
The elevator McCann.
All right.
Now you had Kevin on your first team with the grudge match, didn't you?
I had Adam.
Oh,
I had Brian McCann.
sounds like Adam's the winning type of driver.
Oh, so you had the better McCann. I got you.
I had the one who didn't need an elevator.
Oh, got you.
All right, Blair, what we got?
Okay, next pick here. He's picked me for his last 2 grudge matches. So I got to pick him for my grudge match. I'm taking Eric Steele.
Eric Steele, all because he said BP 2022.
Got to show the love.
I keep falling out of the screen here as I write these down, so we shouldn't do that anymore. Ashton.
I want Jason Rickers.
Now, is that multiple Jason Rickers, or is it Jason Ricker?
I would take multiple of them, but
Dustin, what do you think of these first 2 rounds here?
It seems pretty typical with how most of the drafts go. Adam usually always goes before Kevin. That's just how it usually goes. 2 solid teams so far. We'll see where these guys go out of this.
Yeah, it's not like Tommy did yesterday.
No, definitely not.
Which Blair, unfortunately, is stuck on that team.
I'm happy to be on the upside down team.
Blair, you're up, buddy.
For my next pick, I'm going to take the weapon, Dean Webb.
Dean Webb.
Weapon.
After we just talked about a gentlemanly race, takes the blocker.
Taking the weapon.
Ashton Hooker.
He owes me a push at Daytona. Him and Otto Cruz both owe me pushes at Daytona.
And Otto's
Since
not
Otto's
signed
not
up for this one. So.
Otto's not in this race, so I'm going to take Dean Webb, who owes me a push.
There you go. Ashton.
I want Jeremy Gaiman. And I promise not to wreck him.
Yeah, that would be bad now, right?
Ashton and Jeremy do have a history.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, Jeremy got you grounded off of Discord.
We got 2 races in a row. He hasn't touched them though.
It's a good pick.
Blair Patterson.
I was really eyeballing Jeremy that round. So good job, Ashton. Proud of you. I'm gonna take fellow streamer Josh Ammer, aka Highside, in this round.
All right. Ashton.
I'm going between two people right now.
I notice your dad's still out there. How far do you want to get? How long do you want to be grounded for?
Depends on how bad I beat him. I want Jim and Jim.
Jim down.
That's baloney.
Oh, Jim's singing right now.
Jim, you better be singing. I better start seeing you light up in that driver's lounge, buddy.
That was one on my list. So just so you guys know, I made a list of 8 drivers, not in any particular order, that I was eyeballing, and Jim has been now. I have to cross Jim off my list. Okay, my pick. Stryker was on my list, but after seeing his comment and chat here on the YouTube, I don't know if I'm going to take Stryker or not. I don't know if it's a good choice or a bad choice now. Let's roll the dice. I'm taking Stryker.
All right.
Striker.
You know, that's 2 drafts in a row that Stryker's been picked in the top 5. So that's something about the man and his willingness to give it a go, right?
Draft value going up.
Yeah. All right, Ashton.
Bob Brillo.
Bob Burlew.
Good pick.
Solid driver. He's getting.
Jeremy
getting
Gaiman
better.
has chimed in. All right, let's go, Team Ashton.
Let's see here. Cross-reference my picks. I'm taking Lonnie Mixon.
Ooh. Lonnie has getting better and better of staying out of people's grills.
Yeah, his speed's been picking up here as of late too.
Yes, it has.
He updated that computer and got his trips. He's loving it.
So quick story before Ashton makes his pick, because I know he'll have to think about it. But so Lonnie got an upgrade on his computer, and one of the things he said when we were in a race, he got into the grass, and it was I guess modifieds or something. He gets into the grass and he goes, "Whoa, you can see the grass on the tires." Go ahead, Ashton.
I'm taking my dad.
Tony Hooker off the board.
Andy, I could only see like the black screen for a second.
I know, because when I write, I'm like, yeah, this is backgrounds.
Made
Can't-
Dad proud. Ashton.
Can't see Blair's Teletubby, but it's there.
It's somewhere over there.
There's the Teletubby.
Right behind the seat. Oh, it's there. It's coming through the seat now.
It's back there somewhere. Gotta have one.
Gotta have
I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name, so I'm gonna screw this up. But I'm taking Matt Moniak.
Matt Moniak.
Matty Mac. Matt
Good pick.
Pontiac.
He's on team not upside down.
Oh,
So good pick. Ashton Hooker.
I'm taking Rick Kohler.
Rick Kohler. He's got a painter. Someone's getting a good team paint.
At least I don't have to worry about it now.
let's see here. Ooh.
I noticed the medal went on, showing
Why
off
is-
that IROC medal.
Yeah, I got an IROC medal over here. 2020. No big deal. Ashton, I don't see any medals or trophies over there by you.
They're in my room
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
with all my other trophies I have.
Yeah, fair enough. That's where you'll be when you get grounded after this race. So it's a good spot
Don't-
for him.
Don't want to interrupt Blair, but Jim's singing again.
That's good because if he wasn't, it would be baloney.
Oh yes, he did. He typed the whole song into the chat. Yes.
Now he's just gonna copy and paste it.
Are we down to 2 drivers? Am I seeing this right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Robert Cochran.
Robert Cochran. He's a good one. That leaves Ashton with
Last but not least, Ryan Walter.
Ryan Walter.
All right, just making sure I had the same list as everybody else.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I didn't want to see a Brian McCann sneak in there at the last minute that
You know,
I missed and had to
I'm
take.
shocked. I think he's afraid of his brother because he didn't sign up for any of them.
Any of them.
So let's review the teams real fast. Blair has Adam Rickey, Eric Steele, Dean Webb, Josh Amar, Stryker, Lonnie Mixon, Matt Moniak, and Robert Cochran. Ashton has Kevin McCann, Jason Ricker, Jeremy Gaiman, Jim Downham, Bob Burlew, Tony Hooker, Rick Kohler, and Ryan Walter, which I would say are pretty two stacked and even teams. I can't call this one, to be honest with you. Dustin, what do you think?
Can't call it either. When you get to the high banks at Daytona, it's always a roll of the dice. Wild card race. Everybody knows that. It's anybody's race at this point.
Ashton, how you feeling about your team?
I think we have a strong team. We have a couple people who are very consistent. Some people who are fast and aren't afraid to go by someone.
And Blair, what do you think?
Man, I'm excited about this team right here. Ashton's team is a very good team. So a lot of very good drivers signed up for this. So I think this is going to be an awesome race. It's going to be a great show. But I think at the end of the day, my team's gonna pull out the W here.
Yeah,
I disagree with that.
This one's so hard to call. You know, through the drafts this week, I've kind of had a leaning edge to a team. This one I have absolutely no idea, to be honest with you. I guess it's going to come down to putting it on the track and seeing what happens. I guess last question for you guys: is there any type of gentleman's bet on the line?
Ooh, we haven't discussed that. We have not discussed that. Ashton, you want to throw something out there, Ashton?
Maybe the chat's got an idea for these two gentlemen too.
Yeah, yeah, I'd open it up to chat. That's a great idea.
You know, I one comes over my head is, you know, Ashton takes over the stream for a night.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
They'll get a great view of pit lane.
Who the hell's driving this thing? Or Ashton becomes your spotter for a night.
Ooh. That might be good.
That might not be good for you.
Let's see. Do we have? Let me take a look at chat real quick. See if chat's got anything.
Yeah, chat, you got anything? I know Ryan Walter says, "Dang, last pick," and Jim says, "Yeah, Team Ashton." After he sang the baloney song, which by the way we just said baloney again.
Yeah.
And baloney again.
3 times.
3 times now. That's a bunch of baloney.
It's a bunch of baloney.
Nobody's chiming in. You know, we had this issue yesterday where we tried to get people to tell Tommy and I a bet, and you know they came up with some whack stuff. So it's
there's a lot of baloney going on.
Yeah, but you guys can always discuss it through the week because the race is not until next Thursday.
Correct.
And you come up with something and we can announce it for you guys on the broadcast. So if we don't come up with something this evening, that's quite all right. It's not over. We can still put something on the line. And Dustin, do you have a ghost? Is there a ghost?
Somebody's outside revving their engine.
Oh. Get ready to take a race car.
Yep. Race car in the snow. It's always fun.
That's right.
I don't know what that S word was. Say it again.
Snow.
Nothing. Got nothing for you.
They actually do it up here. They race sprints on ice. It's actually pretty cool.
If it's under 55 degrees, I don't go outside. That's why I got the fire going. It's 52 today.
It got to 52 up here today, so it was a beautiful day.
It just started snowing outside.
Yeah, no. Nothing.
Blair's not a snow guy.
Nothing. I grew up
when
in
they
Wisconsin.
add weather and rain, maybe they'll add snow. Grudge match part 2, it can be in the snow.
Not available.
Yeah, Blair wouldn't even know what it looks like, to be honest with you.
I think I've got to D-line my coffee pot that day.
All right.
Yeah.
I've lived in Minnesota my whole life, so don't scare me.
Yeah, I left Wisconsin about 23 minutes after I got my diploma because that's how long it took me to run to my truck.
Well, so Blair, you got any last words or any songs you want to sing before we head on out of here and kick this one off to Sunday with Adam and Kevin?
Are we the final grudge match of the week? Are we the topper on the cake?
You are Thursday, and then Adam and Kevin will run Sunday.
Okay.
They
We
Yeah,
get the
that's
last day of
Sunday.
the year though.
You are the co-main event.
We're the last of the year.
Yes.
Last
Yes,
of the year.
last of the
Whew.
year.
So Blair's gotta lose the last race of the year.
I've lost so many races this year.
I'm with that list too. I've lost a lot too.
I'll finish your streak.
The last time I won a race was a TDR race at New Hampshire in the Xfinity car, and it was a practice race. That was the last race I won.
So I've got a bet for you guys. Blair, you got merch.
I have merch.
Ashton, you have access to TDR merch. It takes money. You guys could trade off a bet for a shirt or a hat or something.
Jersey swap?
Jersey swap.
I like the idea of the jersey swap. I'm wearing my Matt Crafton 3-time champion shirt right now.
Nice.
Not wearing my own merch today, but
And-
yeah.
and if you
I do it.
If you want to plug your stuff there real quick, Blair, while we're here.
Oh, well, very kind of you. You can head on over to blairraces.com and get some merch. I know young Brendan Shaner's got a very nice hoodie that he got last Christmas.
Mhm.
Beautiful hoodie. And, there's hats, shirts, coffee mugs. If you don't like coffee, you can use it as a teacup if you'd like. It has been approved as a teacup. Proven fact.
So
So,
yeah, check that out, everybody. And then also, Blair has the hot pass, and if you guys aren't in the hot pass, you guys are missing some great daily interaction with Blair. So
A lot of fun.
yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
head over to. How do they get there now? Because I'm already a member.
It's probably the easiest way to become a supporter is when I go live. I'm live 5 days a week, facebook.com/Blair Races. I've seen most of you there. Thank you so much. But down there in the bottom by the chat, like right next to the stars, there's a green badge right there. You hit that one time, and that gets you part of the supporter crew, and that gets you part of the Hot Pass crew. Daily videos, plus exclusive access to Discord, discounts on your racing paints. We're working on discounts on merch. I'm trying to get the thing set up so you guys can have a code at checkout, but it's not quite there yet. But we'll be coming soon.
Cool. So we going with a t-shirt swap here, Ashton? You like that idea or what?
I'll go with it.
All right. You good with that, Blair?
I'm good with it. Let's do a t-shirt swap. I have to see if we have any extra smalls in stock. Hang on. We got any extra smalls? Yeah, we're good. We got extra small. We're good.
Awesome. All right, awesome. Dustin, you got anything for us?
Nah, I kind of wish I was part of this race. This is going to be a fun race. I'll be able to watch it while I'm shooting pool. But good luck to both of you. And both teams are good. Like I said, Daytona is always a wild card race. And good luck to both of you next Thursday night.
Thank you.
Ashton, what do you got for last words here, buddy?
I'm gonna win.
Hey, that's some famous last words right there. We put it in the newspaper and fire up the crew over at Team BP.
I think we're going to have to find somebody to paint this car. I'll probably have to hit up Logan from LK Designs, who does all my paints. Have to hit him up. I want this thing painted yellow, and we're going to plan on taking him to school. Come on.
Sweet.
All right.
School bus is coming. That's what it sounds like.
I'll miss it.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
miss the bus.
Yeah,
so
you're not
don't
allowed to
worry.
miss the bus. Your dad will ground you.
Just don't hit the bus. Don't hit it. Don't hit it.
Guys, as always, thank you for not only putting this on and participating agreeing to be participants in this, but also for you guys being participants in the other grudge matches coming up this for Grudge Match Week. It's going to be an awesome week, a way to celebrate the whole TDR family around the holidays. Just have a lot of fun. Forget the league races and points races and all that for a week and just have some fun. So looking forward to it. Tonight, stick with Back Sports at 8:45, I believe. Brendan is going live with final race of High Rock season. Chicagoland, Adam, Ricky, Dakota Bro are fighting out for the championship. Top 10 points for those t-shirt spots are really tight too. I am in the 11th spot, but I know a guy with the t-shirts, so I might be okay. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. So stick with them tonight. Tomorrow, TDR is off for Christmas Eve. We hope everybody enjoys, Christmas holidays with your family. We'll be back on Sunday. Adam, Ricky, Kevin McCann draft, which will be a heck of a lot of fun to see them two battle it out. So, guys, thank you again. Dustin, thanks for joining me one more time. And thanks, everybody, for tuning